let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
Okay, this is Andy Graham of the Ask Andy Show. I'm leaving for Europe, and Europe's one of the most dangerous places on the planet for theft. I got robbed in Madrid, Spain, and I got robbed by an Italian guy in Costa Rica. Basically, every hostel I've ever hung out in Europe got robbed almost. Not every, but I mean, you know, like at least 3 or 4 that I hung out in longer time. They just don't admit it. I got this. I'm going to sell this Pro Travel Security Kit. I'm calling it a training kit because it's got everything you need to do all these different things like I'm doing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my backpack lockable, and I got this Jam Sport bag. I don't know if it's, you know, it's $30. It was probably kind of expensive. I could have done it. I don't know. I had to go really small. I'm going 10 pounds or less. But I'm opening up my security bag here, and I've got things already out of their sacks. They actually come in, you know, when I send them, they actually have them already in the thing. But what I want is these wire ties, they call them. So what I'm going to do is, can you see that? I take the zipper and I go through the zipper part right here. I got to make sure I get the right direction. Yeah, it'll be okay. So what I do is I go through here and pull it up to just about, you know, 1 inch diameter. Then I'll put a second one here. These zippers are a little bit small. They're not really the best zippers I've ever bought. I mean, these are not, I think they're a little bit on the small side, but this is really just a book bag, right? So what I got there is I got it locked up. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I take some fingernail clippers and I cut these off. I've already taken some duct tape and cut them off to little strips because I want to save some time here on the video. So what I'm doing is I'm covering up the end right now. It don't matter if it's a little long, right? Then I'm going to take and put it around each side of the thing. Can you see that? So what I'm doing is I'm holding this strap all together with duct tape. Now obviously this is not, you know, you got to be, don't be stupid here. This is not going to stop a serious person. They'll just steal the backpack, or they'll steal the or cut it, right? So this is not meant to, this is to keep honest people honest. Just, you know, most theft is temptation driven, and the reason why they do it is because it's easy, right? Having a little bit of problem here with this tape. So now I got one done. It's kind of, I will actually use this really kind of like the thing. You have to have a, you know, you have any backpack that doesn't have 2 zippers on it is sort of stupid in a way. This pocket over here on the front doesn't have 2 zippers, and it really sucks. I really don't like that because you can't, you know, they're putting these 2 zippers on here as like if they're being clever, but you really need 2 zippers to do this. So I'm running 2 of these through the little, there's a little eyelet thing right there. I can also run it, you know, you could run it through the tabs, but it's not as strong. I don't know if these zippers will last that long. They're really, I'm not impressed with their zippers. Okay, I'll put this. Okay, cut off the extra length here. Wrap up the plastic so that it holds together. It's going to be a long video, guys, but you can see what I'm doing is I'm taking these wire ties are really heavy duty. There's 2 of them, and truthfully, you know, you can buy these wire ties anywhere on the planet. So you can do this again and again and again. But say that TSA wants to cut off my backpack, they actually can just cut off this and not cut off my, if they're smart enough. There's a couple different ways to deal with TSA. I don't have to deal with them much because I'm an international traveler, but Americans do. But I can actually just take one of these wire ties and put it through here and lock this up this way. So I could just lock it this way, and then, you know, then they won't need to cut off my lock. I've got, in this package, I've got 3 different locks. Now see, I got to get this, I'm going to put one on here. I'm going to just put one on here. I'm a little worried about these locks. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to make this pocket lockable, right? Running out of tape, guys. Okay, so get that little extra piece. You can do this any way you want to. You're just trying to make sure that it looks nice, right? Not looks nice. It covers up. I'm just going to put one of these on this thing, but I'm trying to cover up that joint because if a really clever guy, you can actually stick a little needle in there and reverse a wire tie. But I mean, you got to be, you know, Einstein here of knowledge to do that kind of stuff, right? And if they're that dumb, if they're that dishonest, they should just steal it. Now, what I've got now is I got different ways to lock these. Gotta take this thing off. I got 2 different size locks in my kit, and this is the reason why, is because different systems need different things, right? And you never know what's the best system here. Take off this lock. This is one of them 3-inch, I don't know, you want to call it long shank locks. And see, what I can do now is I can actually bring all 3 of these together. I can run all 3 of those together, and I've got my backpack completely locked. Okay. And I have here is a gun lock. And what I can do with the gun lock is I'll just, these are new locks so they're a little rough. I'll put it onto this thing and hang it there. And if I have my backpack close to something, I can do it. But I have two backpacks, right? So this is my other backpack. And so I can actually take this gun lock and then hook these together and make it all one, you know, one complete thing. Sometimes I could just wrap it around something. I got this rope in here that if I just wanted to be annoying, I would tie up some of these things. Sometimes there's different levels of security you want, right? But now I got it. What I got to do is I got to make, I got to color code these keys. So I got 3 different locks. Oh, they really make it difficult to take these apart. Okay, so what I got is 3 different keys, right? 3 different locks. And this little ace one I will put up here too. You see now I'm going to go to Europe. They're going to give me a locker this is what your kids are going to do. They're going to get a locker, and you know, you need to put a lock on it. So what happens is a lot of these kids don't have locks. Okay, so what I'm taking right now is I got 3 separate keys. Let's double check this. This is my key for that. This is the key for this. And this is the key. So I got 3 keys here. And what I want to do is show you a little trick here. I'll put these in line here so that they're ready to go. A little hot in here today. Inside this thing comes a little flashlight. This flashlight makes it so that you can see these locks in the dark. Contrary to what you think, a combination lock is kind of the stupid way to go. I'm going to oh, it doesn't seem to be very blue. I can almost forget that one. I got some fingernail polish, and what I'm doing is I'm putting it on the lock so I know that this is, I'm going to color doing this. I think I may have got the wrong kind of, it's going to make green for the second key. I'm making the keys colored so I can do this quicker, right? So hopefully this one turns out. I got this really bright red. I guess it's not really red. Yeah. A little thick, guys. Okay, now you can see I got them 3 different colors. Now what I can do is let this dry, and then I'm going to put this on a keychain, and I'm going to have this little light. So all 3 of these, I got 2 sets of keys. I got 1 set of keys that I put inside my backpack where I actually could cut it open and get to them, and then I got this other set of keys things. I have 2 lights. It comes with 1 light in your kit. But I'll let this dry here. Hopefully it dries pretty quick. because I'm actually leaving pretty shortly. Now, ideally, I do this color on both sides. Okay. Okay, so I got all this extra junk. I'll throw it away. But you can see now that I've created a set of keys. I'll try to show you this set of keys after they dry here in a few minutes. Okay, obviously I needed more time to dry these things, but now I got them color coded, and I'll be able to see them and pick them out quicker, so I can unlock my bag quicker when I'm thinking. Now I take this and then I put it in my secret pocket right here, and I always have my keys to my thing, but the secret pockets make it also so that nothing falls out. So in a way, what I'm doing when I'm selling this thing is I'm trying to give you everything you need to have security. And if you bought the secret pockets with the travel security kit, you could see that you'd have everything you need for security the way I do things. But there's more to security than just stopping theft. It's doing things quick, doing things fast, easy, and in the dark. Okay, and that's why I also include a light. Okay, because this is on your keychain. So this is a real small keychain. I got fingernail polish on my fingers. Okay, I'm a little bit rushed. I leave for the airport in about 10 minutes.